Previously on Survivor Kingston.
So the last travel, I know that it wasn't me getting voted off, but I took it really personal.
The Django tribe was not happy about Mick flipping the vote off Jolie.
Next year, queen stays queen.
And so we can get Zach and Sarah.
So they joined forces with Eden to blindside Mick and Zach. Shell won the most recent immunity challenge by a second and is the only one promised to survive tonight's tribal. 7 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Alright, that was kind of a blow up in the camp yet again. Nick and Zach have been separated. It was the doings of the All Up group. It was pretty unanimous. I wanted to stay out of it. In fact, I wrote down Anna Grace, kind of just in case something crazy happened. But yeah, I'm pretty worried about this next one. Shell, you just got immunity, so everybody's on the outs. I feel like I can't get a gauge on, is it still Team Eden? Are we saying Eden strong, or have alliances shifted? So trying to figure that out. Very nervous to go into council tonight.
Going into this tribal probably is the most nervous I've been all season so far. I really am conflicted on who to believe and who to go with. I know that my name's being tossed around. Do I need to break these alliances and go with my gut on some other things, or try to stick it out with the alliance and just pull one more person for the numbers? I really have no idea. It's going to be like a game time decision.
Jury? Jolie and Nick are 2 jury members. Take a seat. First off, Sarah, I didn't think a challenge was going to be any closer than the Persevere word puzzle challenge, and you proved that it would be. How tough was that to lose by half a second? That if you opened that Ziploc faster, you would be wearing that necklace tonight.
Honestly, it does suck. I think that anybody in my position would think that. It was well deserved. It was a hard puzzle, so it is what it is.
Caroline, what's it feel like without that necklace? Is it weird? You feel kind of naked? Yeah.
You can be on naked and pray for me.
I'm scared. I know my name's out there.
Zach, do you feel betrayed by Eden at all? I didn't see the votes myself, but for a majority to vote out Nick and have a split vote too, it seems to me that it would be impossible for Green to vote all 4 of them. There's only 3 of them. So.
Yeah, there were 4 votes on Nick. Yeah, that's true. And she probably didn't vote for herself. So.
Yeah.
But no, I don't feel betrayed. I understand that it's part of the game, and see, like, maybe someone in my line thought I was closer to Michaela than I was to them, and so they wanted to cut that off. And if it's an effort to keep me closer in the game, then in like a twisted way, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But again, it does stink, and it stinks to like not be able to play the rest of the game with her. But hopefully, you know, the best that it could do is just strengthen my alliances.
And Caroline, last time you mentioned, you know, these green and brown, it's blurred. You know, we're all meshed now. But if you look at the voting, if I'm in Eden, I'm feeling good with this mesh because it's going my way. You know, that's 3 in a row of the other tribe that's gone when we're down 2.
Yeah, I maybe thought that, but now the colors are coming back, and I can't really trust people, especially in conversations when like it seems to be going one way and then the voting happens. And I feel like I've been very honest in my conversations, and I've stuck to my word with everybody that I've talked with. So you can trust me, but I haven't really found somebody I can trust yet.
Anna Grace, are you worried tonight?
I'm always worried, yeah.
That's the spirit. Phil, are you worried tonight?
I'm always worried also, but I have a hard time calling you Jeff.
Anybody else have any final comments before we vote? All right. Anna Grace, it's time to vote.
This is the plan. Let's see if it stays the plan.
All right, I'll go tell her to vote. If anybody has immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now will be the time to do so. Order the vote. First vote, Zach. Second vote, Caroline. 1 vote Zach, 1 vote Caroline. Third vote, Zach. 2 Zach, 1 Caroline. Fourth vote, Caroline. 2 Caroline, 2 Zach. Fifth vote, Zach. That's 3 votes Zach, 2 votes Caroline. Sixth vote, Caroline. We're tied. 3 votes Zach, 3 votes Caroline, 1 vote left. Phil. We're tied. All the votes have been cast, all the votes have been read. So now, per Survivor rules, Zach and Caroline, you two will not vote. Caroline, Zach, you guys will not vote. You can't play any idols. Nobody can play an idol for them. Idols are out of the conclusion. Yeah.
No, we just voted for one of those.
You can only vote.
Say my name again.
You can only vote for Zach or Caroline.
Thank you very much.
Those are the only 2 you can vote for. These 2, one of them will be sent home right now. It's time to vote.
Wow. What a game. Love you, sweetie. But even strong to the end.
challenge vote. Alrighty. So no idols can be played on this, so it's going to be straight up. Zach, Caroline, both of you done great. Sad to see one of you guys go, but I'll go ahead and read the vote. First vote, Caroline. Second vote, Zach. Third vote, Zach. Eighth person voted out of Survivor Kingston, and the fourth member of our jury. Zach, let's have a spoken. For you six, 3 Edens, 3 Django. What a way to end it. We'll have one more challenge tonight, and then I'll see you first thing in the morning for tribal council. So someone's going to sleep really well, but 5 people probably won't. So I'll call you over in a minute. You guys can head back to camp, and I'll see you then.
It was awesome. It stings. I think that I lost to the best competitor so far, so good luck, Caroline. I think you've done awesome. I went home with an idol in my pocket, so that sucks. I could have played it. I could have stayed in the game. Caroline wouldn't have been sent, and I could be winning the money, but sadly that's not how it ended up, and I'm just happy to see how it plays out. Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Honestly, at Tribal Council, I feel pretty good about voting Zach. I really was for Caroline because she's won so many individual challenges and she's an obvious threat. But I feel pretty confident in my decision to vote for Zach because after the Tribal Council was done, Clint was like, I'm eating strong. I have this idol that Zach gave me. And I'm like, Zach gave you an idol? He did not mention that he had another one, so it makes me think that Zach was like being a little snake, and I feel like the boys are really like close, especially like Clint, Mr. Cheryl, and Zach were especially close, and I was kind of in on that, but I feel like I was the bottom. So hopefully I can reason my way in once I find this idol. I don't think I'm gonna tell anybody though, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so crazy vote. Yikes. Going in, I had a crew that was like, vote Caroline, vote Caroline. And on the flip, I had another side that was like, vote Zach, vote Zach. So I felt like I just needed to stay even strong. And then when that random fill vote got thrown in there, I'm still not sure how that happened.
I'm writing this, but I think you're safe, and I hope so.
I saw a chance to get rid of that idol because Zach had an idol. And he scares me. I don't want him to sit next to him at the end. So I felt like I had to just take the chance. Going forward, I still think even strong. My plan is to sit with Sarah and Quinn right at the end. Just the 3 of us, and the jury can hash it out. But the path to get there is a little rocky. I'm not exactly sure. A lot of it's going to depend on immunity. But we'll see what happens.
Tribal tonight went according to plan. We voted for Zach. It was a tie. Of course, Zach still went home. So now it's even again, 3-3. Though I don't know where immunity, only allegiances are lying. I feel me, Phil, and Caroline are pretty strong. The other 3 have voted against each other in the past. So I'm hopeful that we can at least make it to Final 5 where Phil can use his idol and get us all into the final tribal. So that's how we're feeling right now.
Yeah, so Zach was my biggest alliance, and it all just fell apart. They're doing that last tribal. First of all, I was not, I guess, in the loop on anything that was happening. I feel like I had them pretty tied in. and kind of know basic game plan going into tribal. Tonight, I was clueless. I heard 5 different stories and 5 different, tactics from every single person in camp. I didn't know what to believe, so I went into it thinking my guys were safe. I thought Zach was safe. I heard half people were voting for Caroline. I heard half people were voting for Phil. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think my vote that I cast at Phil would send him home. So that's why I wrote him down, because I had no idea what was going on. I just wanted the cards to play out how they did. Again, I wish I knew then what I knew now. My vote could have been the difference. I could have sent Caroline home. And yeah, I lost Zach because of that. And I wrote down Caroline again when it was a tiebreaker. It was obvious and easy.
In today's immunity challenge, the remaining castaways will compete in a cup stacking challenge. They will only be able to use their feet to stack the cups, and whoever places all their cups in a pyramid formation first will win immunity. All right, survivors ready. Go. Q already has a stack over there. Anna Grace is working on finishing her second row. Caroline has 2 cups remaining. Come on. Caroline with 1 cup.
Done!
Caroline wins immunity. Caroline, you are safe at Tribal Council. You automatically get in the top 5 of this game. You're probably going to sleep better than anyone else out there. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. Congratulations, guys. One big, thick bowl of rice for all of you to share.
I got it first, I don't have to share. It's all screwed up. Here we are, probably the last 2 hours of the day, and I have no idea what anybody's doing. Last night I slept like a baby until I got cold. This morning I woke up and I have no idea who we're all voting for, so as soon as somebody indicates which way we're gonna go, I'm probably gonna follow it like a stupid person the first time, and then I'm gonna kind of influence the vote a little bit the rest of the day. Okay?
Okay, it's Sunday morning. It is our final day. We're down to 6 contestants. I think all eyes are on me for the vote. So we'll see what I can do to avoid that.
Okay, game plan. Mr. Shell got almost no sleep because he was thinking about this all night long. I can see the path to the final 3 for the 3 of us. But the first thing we got to do is we got to get through this one. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spread the word. It's Quint.
Just because you sleep doesn't mean the game sleeps. So I hope you guys prepare for this, because this is really important. 6 is crazy, especially we've got 3 original green, 3 original brown. Ties could happen. Blood will be drawn. Let's have some fun. Caroline, how good does that feel for the 3rd time this season? to be wearing that necklace. I don't know if Mr. Shell's the only one out of this group that can say he's won it too. So how's it feel?
It's the best one yet. I feel like it's definitely came at a needed time. I mean, obviously, we saw the last tribal council really helped me, and it helped me get better sleep last night as well.
Quint, last tribal council, there were a few votes that were thrown out there random. There were three, and then there was a random vote for Phil. I don't know if you guys know who did it. I don't know anything about it, but do you think someone was trying to save someone else? Do you think it was just a miscommunication? What do you think happened there?
Yeah, I think more than anything it was a miscommunication. I think we all kind of wish we knew then what we know now, so that we could have, honed in the vote.
Phil, I saw you had a reaction to that. What do you think?
The first night I did nothing but think. And last night I did nothing but sleep.
Mr. Shell, from the outside it looks like 3-3. I didn't do confessionals, so I truthfully do not know. Do you think you guys have that fourth person? Do you think that you guys have the numbers for this vote?
You're given a hand of cards, and there may be moves you want to make, but you don't have the right card to make that move. So you just got to make the move that you can actually play.
All right. Well, I hope you guys were dealt the right hand because it's time to vote. Mr. Shell?
Welcome back to my channel.
On the last day, and I'm still in it. It's a miracle on Sunday. Okay, so this is the last time I go from here on in. The break.
All right. I'll go tally the votes. We've got this tribal and the next, and those are the last times immunity idols can be played. So if anybody has one and they would like to play it now would be the time to do so. Has this been played for? Myself. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Quint will not count. Anyone else? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Quint does not count. Second vote. Quint does not count. Quint does not count. 3 votes left. Quint does not count. Quint does not count. 1 vote left. The 9th person voted out of Survivor Kingston and the 5th member of our jury, Anna Grace. Grab your torch. It's time for you to go. Anna Grace, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Thank you.
Wow. Another idol correctly played. We've got no time to waste. We're getting into our next challenge right now. Everyone's got tennis shoes on. We're headed up to the deck. We've got no time for anything else, so.
Okay, my first initial reaction is what an iconic way to go. It was a killer idol play. Not much you can do about that. Didn't know that he had one. It's kind of whatever. I am a little mad. I did sleep in a tent just to be voted out at 7 o'clock in the morning, but hey, what are you gonna do about it?
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Join us next time for the finale of Survivor Kingston Season 1. featuring Caroline. She's dominated the challenge portion of this game, winning a staggering 6 out of 9 team and individual challenges. Oh my God! Caroline wins immunity. Caroline wins immunity. Good job. Caroline wins immunity. Can she continue her challenge dominance and claim the title of sole survivor? Sarah, the last remaining female player on the Eden tribe, has marched to the final 5. She's made connections and gained the trust of all the right players to sneak her way to the finale. Can the third youngest player keep fighting to the end? Phil, the 56-year-old has proved age is just a number in this game. He's brought back the old school strategy of playing an honest game and has played it to perfection.
It's all screwed up.
Will his honesty be enough to get him to the end? Quint, originally perceived as a physical threat, but has evolved into a social and strategical mastermind. He's been gifted 2 idols from Zach to keep his hopes alive. Can he continue to scheme his way to the end?
Done.
Mr. Shell wins immunity!
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Shell, the Survivor know-it-all, has played a great under-the-radar game. He's methodically taken out big threats and has an individual immunity win to add to his resume. Can he continue to time everything right and be crowned the champion? Find out next time on Survivor Kingston.